Bagpipe is a 6-star vanguard and former soldier from the Victorian Army. Bagpipe is a charger vanguard who generates DP by killing an enemy. She's best used as a DPS support unit. Her first talent, Precise Reloading, gives a 1 in 4 chance to hit harder and hit an extra enemy. Her second talent, Martial Tradition, gives vanguards in your squad extra initial skill points. Basically, she sometimes hits harder and vanguards get to use their skills faster. Her first skill, Swift Strike Gamma, is the highest rank of a generic skill, which gives her extra attack speed and damage for 35 seconds. Her second skill, High Impact Assault, buffs her next attack and makes it hit twice. Bagpipe can store charges of the skill if she isn't attacking enemies. Her third skill, Locked Breach Burst, makes her attack a little bit slower, but gives her extra block, a lot of extra attack and defense, and makes each attack hit 3 times. For Bagpipe's second and third skills, each attack has a separate chance to activate Precise Reloading. For her base skills, Madrigal gives a large buff to her own morale recovery and a small buff for the rest of the dorm. Well Trained gives an 80% buff to chip byproduct rate, which is the highest rate available for chip byproducts. Neither are worth worrying about. Bagpipe is both a DPS and support unit. Her weaknesses: Bagpipe only has 1 block without her third skill, which doesn't have very good uptime, so enemies sometimes leak and it's hard to get the full value out of her first talent. She struggles to generate DP since she needs to last hit enemies, and while her second talent is a force multiplier, that also means you won't get much use out of it until you have other strong vanguards. Bagpipe's main strength is how well-rounded her talents and skills are. If you need good DPS with great uptime, skill 2. If you need a burst of damage and defense, skill 3. And as soon as she's elite 2, she speeds up DP generation for your whole squad. How far to raise her? Bagpipe is great from Elite 1, but benefits a lot from her second promotion. She excels in most stages, and her skills and talents cover most of her weaknesses. Her self-buffs let her tank like a defender and tear through armored enemies with her third skill. And her second skill kills weak enemies fast enough to make up for her 1 block. If you're using her against armored or hard-hitting enemies, Bagpipe benefits a lot from extra level. The better her base stats, the stronger her skills are. But if you mainly use her second skill or second talent, Elite 2 level 30 or 40 is a good spot to leave her. By herself, Bagpipe is a fantastic DPS unit. But for a lot of players, her main strength is using her second talent to get your whole team on the field early. Doing masteries on her second skill reduces the SP cost and lets her store another charge, so if you use it often, it's worth getting to mastery 3. Her third skill gets extra stats and initial SP, about the same amount per mastery, so raise it however high you want. Her first skill isn't worth masteries. Is she worth pulling for? Yep. Bagpipe is a very general use operator, where at worst she lets you get all your other units on the field deployed faster, and at best she can tank and kill tough enemies while also letting all your other units get on the field faster. Her 1 block can sometimes be a problem, and to take advantage of her second talent, you need to bring other vanguards to generate DP. But she offers benefits for most players. Bagpipe and Granny are canonically the most likable operators, according to a popularity contest held by Rhodes Island. Bagpipe and Chen have known each other for years, having attended the Victorian Royal Guard Academy at the same time as each other. Until her skin in the CC store, Bagpipe was the only Voivray without a visible tail. Her spear used to be able to launch projectiles. Despite being an excellent soldier, she's pretty much a country bumpkin who knows a lot about animal husbandry and agriculture.
ドクター、畑仕事に行くべ